Good morning.
Good morning.
Please say your name and what you do in Anguilla, please.
I am leading firefighter Junior Fleming of the Anguilla Fire Rescue Service. I've been a part of the service for 17 years now. Lately, we have been going out in the public and with the fire prevention team, with Mr. Omar Bourne and leading firefighter Carlisle Lake. We go to various government sectors and the public sectors, introducing the safety and how important safety is in general, especially at our workplaces. Our drill this morning was an example of a hazmat spill. One of the workers came and they observed that it had a leak from one of the drums, and they had to discard of the substance. We are out in the public, advising the public, introducing safety, always demonstrating the importance of safety. We do demonstrations with fire extinguishers because fires do start small, right? And the only way, if you come to work or you come at home and there's a small fire and you have the extinguisher at hand, we advise you please to use soap and quickly extinguish that fire so that it won't get out of hand. Now, an extinguisher can only be used in the early stages of a fire. That means small. In a large fire, then obviously you have to call on us and we'll get there in a quick time and have that fire fully extinguished. No doubt about that for sure. The public is taking it very well. I'm saying we are also at hotels. We also do hotels. Our recent drill that we had, the demonstration, we had it at Anguilla. We taught Anguilla the use of extinguishers, and we did it practically and we also did it theoretically. So we just don't come out and say, here's the extinguisher and this is how you use it. We actually carry you through a theoretical session first, give you the knowledge of it, and then actually put you out in the field where you can actually have the full effect, the full demonstration of what was taught in class. Some persons are scared of the extinguisher because there are various types. Of course, we have the water extinguisher, we have the foam, we have the dry powder, we have the halon. But the one you'll mostly find at any hardware store in Anguilla right now is the dry powder, which is cheaper in cost. It's cheaper in cost, right? At restaurants, especially if you go over at English Rose, you'll see that they have what they call a chemical fire extinguisher. That is, if you have a restaurant in a cooking area, large with all the utensils, a lot of oil, that is the best chemical agent to have for your kitchen. At home, we would recommend that you have a CO2. Again, that is not much expense. It is the best in terms of when you have all your kitchen utensils and so forth. Once you use a dry powder at home, the problem with dry powder is that although it's a very, very good extinguisher, the problem with dry powder, it penetrates into areas that are unbelievable. Small cracks it penetrates. And once it gets into your microwave, your stove, you have a lot of cleaning, and trust me, you also have a lot of throwing away to do. Most of your stuff won't be good anymore. And we wouldn't really advise anyone to use that type of extinguisher in a close-up area. Right? The best extinguisher that we would advise, if you can afford it, would be the CO2. There are different types of fires. We have from class A right down to class F. So each extinguisher is suited for that specific task, right? But it's not to say that they won't work on each fire. But there is one that is specifically for that type of class of fire. But like again, I said, at any local hardware you can find the dry powder extinguisher. We also recommend the smoke alarms to be installed, right, in your homes as well. That will give you an early indication of a fire or smoke somewhere. You may be at home, come home one day very tired from work, decide to put on a pot, hot up some oil, just to get something cooking so you could have to eat, and you decide just to take a 2-minute nap, and when you look, you overslept and fire goes off. And if you don't have a fire alarm in your homes, you know that will be catastrophic. The fire will evolve, it will get big, and therefore you will have to call on us. So we do recommend also that you have smoke alarms installed in your homes. You can install it in your bedroom, you can install it in your living room. We don't really recommend that you actually put it in the kitchen. Reason being is that a lot of cooking goes on and smoke tends to rise, right? And you have to have the alarm overhead, right? You can't have it mounted to the side because smoke tends to rise. So again, it will be at your rooftop. And so we do recommend you have it in your living room, your bedroom. We don't have it in your bathroom either, again, because some of us do have hot water at home and it gives off steam. Again, it tends to rise. So in the kitchen and in the bathroom, we would not recommend those areas for any smoke alarms to be installed. But anywhere else in your room, anywhere else in your house, you can install a smoke alarm. Whether it's a 1-story or 2-story, we recommend that all floors be equipped with a smoke alarm. Okay? Because a fire can start anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to start from the bottom floor. It can start from your bedroom, right? It can start anywhere. So we do recommend that smoke alarms be installed on all levels, whether it's a single story, 2-story, or 3-story. Smoke alarms installed in all the rooms except the kitchen and the bathroom. We do go around. Lately we have been going around to a lot of how could I say, old person homes. We are installing a lot of smoke alarms there because you know those persons are very vulnerable. They tend to move slower than us. So it is good that we have that indication in there. So once that goes off, they know exactly, okay, there's a situation taking place and we have to call for help.